Hi, I'm Kailea from Solent FOOD Action, and as part of our Solent FOOD Action series, today we're going to be making a roast! Hooray! You might not have the same utensils that I have in my kitchen, but don't worry, it doesn't matter, because you'll still be able to make this dinner and it's still going to taste absolutely lush. So if you're not sure, just ask an adult and they'll be able to help. To make this dinner, you will need chicken, some baked potatoes, carrots, some other vegetables like beans, broccoli, gravy, some runny honey, some ready-made Yorkshire puddings, some cooking oil, some salt and pepper and herbs, and some butter. Ugh. Right, before we start, boil the kettle. Turn the oven up to 180 degrees if it's a fan oven, if it's a normal oven, 200 degrees, or if it's a gas oven, to gas mark 6. Okay, so one thing you need to know about this roast is that this is a cheating roast, okay? I have never cooked a full chicken in my entire life, so I'm showing you how to do it easily and quickly. First of all, let's start with the potatoes, because the potatoes take the longest, and we're going to make homemade roast potatoes, which are going to be lush. You need to have one of these big baking potatoes per person. So what we need to do is peel the potatoes. If you have a peeler, you can sort of peel it towards you, or be lazy like I do and I just peel away like that. So we need to peel all of our potatoes. I'll see you when I'm done. We now want to cut them into quarters. So with a sharp knife and carefully, we're going to cut it in half. Can't see my camera angle. Cut it in half, stick them flat, and then cut them in half again. So they look like this. Lovely little quarter potatoes. Okay, so we do that with all the potatoes. Then everyone has 4 little potatoes each. Yum! I'm gonna get potatoes, put them in here. Come potatoes. Potatoes are there. Kettle. Water's boiled. We're gonna fill it so it covers the potatoes nicely. There you go. That's it, so nothing's poking out. And then we're gonna put them on a medium heat for 10 minutes. Next thing we're gonna do is prepare the rest of the stuff. So we're gonna do the carrots. I've got a little dish. Right, I've just put the carrots in the dish. The carrot's a bit too big. Cut the carrot a bit smaller, put it in the dish. I haven't even peeled the carrots, okay? This is proper cheaty roast. Then I'm going to use my oil, and I'm going to put quite a lot on there, okay? Because we're going to roast these carrots as well. Yum! They're coated in quite a lot of oil. Oops. And then this is where the honey comes in. So, because I love all things sweet, so we're just going to drizzle honey on the carrots as well, okay? So honey and oil. Honestly, you never tasted carrots so good. Right, they're ready. Leave them to the side. Easy peasy. With my cheating roast, this is how we do cheating roast chicken. So we need some tin foil. What we want to do is you want to sort of cover the bottom of the pan. Okay. So, try and show you. So I've sort of covered the bottom of the pan. Right, but I've got all this extra stuff here, okay? That's good, because we're going to tuck the chicken in. 1 chicken fillet per person. Ugh. It's really squishy. So 2 chicken breasts, chicken fillets, because there's just 2 of us eating, okay? Now, I've touched that chicken, so what I'm going to do before I do anything else is wash my hands. Okay, so with the chicken, what I'm going to do is we're going to just put like a stick of butter, so like this much. I'm literally going to pop it just up on top of the chicken, okay? I'm not going to touch the chicken, I'm just going to plop it on top. And then this is where, like, have a look, see what herbs you have. So really nice herbs is like rosemary. I'm just going to use some pepper. put lots of pepper. Little bit of salt, not much. So I've got some mixed herbs. They smell quite nice. So I'm just going to do like a little, ooh, nice little scatter of herbs on top. Okay, here we go. So we've got the chicken breasts are on the foil. They've got butter, they've got a little bit of herbs. And now what I'm going to do is put them to bed. So I'm just going to carefully fold the tin foil on one side, carefully fold it on the other, right? So you can see there's like lots of space, but it's just sort of covered over nicely, okay? This is going to keep the chicken really, really juicy. Trust me. So if you are having broccoli, my husband really hates these stalky bits. He can't stand it. Even though I think broccoli is delicious, he really hates it. So I always cut it down so they're just little trees. And I'm going to put them just in a saucepan ready to go. We don't need to do anything with these for a little while because we do all the prep at the beginning and then we just sit around and loads of it just honestly so easy. I normally give broccoli 7 minutes, and then if you have green beans as well, I normally put them in the same pot, but green beans need like 5 minutes. So we'll leave the broccoli there ready to go. And then the only other thing we really need to prep is the gravy. This gravy is really easy to use. So this is like a normal dessert spoon. So 2 of these is fine for 2 people. So like one big scoop each. That is it at the moment. So my potatoes are still boiling. Once they're done, then we can put stuff in the oven. But I told you, it's so easy, and roast dinners is all about timing. My potatoes have been boiling for 10 minutes, so I'm going to drain them. So that's how I normally do it. Just be careful because this is all steam that's coming off, okay? So drain the potatoes, get rid of all the water, okay? Get an adult to help you if you need to. Once we're done, the potatoes are in here, the lid back on, and we're going to just give them a little shake. Not too much, but you'll see. Just enough. Ooh, there we go. Really steamy. So like the potatoes like are broken up a little bit. Don't break them up too much because otherwise you'll have mashed potatoes. And we want roast potatoes. So now we need another baking tray. So roast dinners need baking trays. So my baking tray, I'm gonna get my oil again. And I'm going to put plenty, just like a nice dribble, ooh, lovely dribble of oil. Okay. And then a little bit of salt. And then with my potatoes, I'm just gonna pop them in there. Look, potato guts. Okay. And then just gonna make sure that they have enough space between them. Okay, so this just makes them a bit fluffy and it makes them just like, you know, when you get like the nice little crunchy bits, it's gonna do that. So I'm gonna put a little bit more oil on because what you don't want to do is for the potatoes to stick. Potatoes need 40 minutes. Okay, so everything is in like groups of 10. So you need to make sure you've got a timer. So you time every 10 minutes. Put in the potatoes. And we're gonna go in the middle of the shelf. Okay, there we go. 10 minutes. We just wait for 10 minutes. Potatoes have had 10 minutes. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna get them out. With another glove. I'm going to turn the potatoes. Yum. So every single 10 minutes we're going to turn them. So they've had 10. I'm going to put them back in here. Okay, so the potatoes are in. Now we're also going to put in the chicken. So the chicken's going to go also sort of in the middle-ish shelf because it cooks better in the middle shelf. And then also a carrot. So this all needs half an hour. So we're going to do another 10 minutes and then come back to it. Okay, so my alarm's gone off. Another 10 minutes, so steamy. So okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take everything out one at a time. So I'm just gonna shut that for now. Then we're gonna turn the carrots. It's important that we turn them because you wanna make sure they get covered in all of that yummy juice. Okay, right. So I'm just gonna turn them over. Yum potatoes. Ooh. Always use 2 hands, not one, like me. Ugh. Okay, so I'm just gonna get the chicken out. Just gonna have a little look. See. Okay. Yum, honestly, this is gonna taste so lush. So just check in that one. Put it back in its little sleeping bag. Put it back in. Make sure it's covered. Okay. So I've got 2 more minutes before the next alarm goes off. So in the meantime, I filled up my kettle. I'm gonna put it on because we need this for gravy and vegetables. Okay, so the alarm's gone off. Super steamy. Again, I'm gonna shut that. We're gonna turn the carrots. It's 10 more minutes and they're gonna be lush. Right. Potatoes. Yum, 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 yum. Right, pull out the chicken. Now what I'm going to do is just unwrap it for the last little bit. Okay. Right. Now, so we have 10 minutes before everything's ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 3 minutes because the broccoli needs 7. Okay, so 3 minutes are up. So I'm going to put on a high heat, and then the water's boiled. Okay, so I'm going to cover the broccoli and I'm going to do extra because we're going to use this water for our gravy. So I'm going to do 2 minutes. I know, lots of timings here. 2 minutes, okay, and then there's only 5 minutes left, okay, which is when we put the Yorkshires in and the green beans. Okay, so there's 5 minutes left. I'm going to turn my broccoli down a teeny tiny bit. I'm going to add some green beans. There's 2 of us eating, so I've just sort of done like, so one of these little packets does like, can't really see, the light's gone back, does like 4 people. So I've done about half a packet. I'm going to put the lid on. Okay, I've run out of baking things, so I'm just going to put my little Yorkshire pudding straight in. You can't really see. I'm just going to put them straight onto the, if you've got a reasonably clean oven, just put them straight onto the baking thing. Careful of your fingers. And then 5 minutes. And then literally in those 5 minutes, when it's done, everything is ready. Okay, so all my alarms have gone off. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the vegetables, and a little gravy thing that I made earlier, I'm going to slowly add the water from the vegetables. So we're like draining it off. So you might want to do this slowly. I know exactly how much water I need to put in this because this is my special gravy boat. If you have a whisk it. Use a spoon to get rid of all the other granules. Perfect gravy! Turning everything off, I'm going to plate up and I'll show you what I've got. Seriously? That's pretty good. Yum, gravy. Right. You're going in my belly, you're going in my belly. Okay, so hopefully you enjoyed your cheating roast. Don't forget to like and subscribe, follow our social media things below, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.